Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, don't be surprised if they focus heavily on the run game here to start this first quarter. They know their running back, who has meant so much to this program, has been beloved by these fans, has a chance to break the single-season rushing record. They want to do it early and make sure there is juice here in this stadium. I expect them to give him the rock. I'll keep you posted onto the vibe here on the sideline early in this ballgame. Reese?
Holly, thank you. The Sooners ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense will have the football first. These two teams don't exactly love each other. Man, did they trade blows back and forth the last time they met.
Yeah, Reese, don't love each other is an understatement. They severely dislike each other, and that's how it should be. And last game, man, it was back and forth, back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win. Who's mentally prepared for this ballgame? Who can handle the emotions, Palmer, early to start this game?
Yeah, that's the great thing about rivalry games like this. When these two teams play each other, it's like two heavyweight fighters trading haymakers, and ultimately it comes down to which guy, which team.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Knocked down immediately.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Turning it on. Touchdown Sooners. The defense putting points on the board.
Woof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Quarterback keep. Got a little grass. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it on the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Rush is on. Lets it fly. Just barely got rid of it. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to... Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
They booted away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Still looking to his right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Can't hold on, he had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Left side, it's Sategna. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Sooners are marching down the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I really like how the quarterback was just able to turn the page that time, right? On 1st down, he got sacked. Now it's 2nd, and it's long, and it's an obvious passing situation. A lot of guys would be worried they're going to get sacked again. Clock's going off. This guy was just poised. He saw a lane. He took off, and not only did he get a couple of yards, he picked up the 1st down. This guy needs to keep scrambling.
Move to his right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, it's Blaylock. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Play number 10 on this series. Wide receiver going in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Makes the grab in the corner. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Sees an alley. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Austin Simmons, a play fake. Right down the middle. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a give to Hardy. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll move the tight end. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Third and long right here. Here's Simmons to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second and long here. Buying time to his right. On the run, fires downfield. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires it down the seam. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Simmons. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Unleashes one deep. Almost had a pick in the end zone.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying.
A shot toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
To throw, it's Mateer. Unloads it left. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 5 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Ducks on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Memorial Stadium. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got it for a big play. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Sooners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Right side, it's Lee. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Right back to Hardy on first down. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Hardy. Stopped right there.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a catch at the 10. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Buys time to his left. Gonna try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's past the 30. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he avoids the sack.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
To the air, it's Mateer. He spins that thing down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Hunt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Finds his man. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll give it to Hardy. Nowhere to go.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Look out! Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down.
Number 34, Bonds punted away.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Out wide right, it's Hardy. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4. Down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Rush right in his face, and he gets rid of it.
At this point, it's a lot about pride for this offense. They're just trying to find a way to get on the board. They have been shut out. That last incompletion, I mean, they're now trying to take shots and see if they can just come up with something. I don't even know if they believe they can get it done. It just feels obligatory, guys, at this point. Let's just throw it up and see if something good can happen.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On play action. Escapes the pressure going right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Looks as if he's going to run it. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Try to barge their way in. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies, and they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To the air, it's Burns. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Oklahoma! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board. And the pass. She is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Complete. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 7. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Gets the back moving. Under pressure. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot. He caught it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he'll just... And this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's a give to Hardy. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. One more time, it's Hardy. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe.